I quit diet and started eating every time.
You don't play the bass, do you? No? I'm going to smoke.
If I hold up like this, I guess I am, but.
Right down.
Yeah.
Take a break. Take your break, Debbie.
Alright, I'm going to smoke one.
Somebody at Walmart stole the parts off the Mercy.
Oh! What?
That thing that goes in there, it's got the optional fog lights. The thing in there looks like a light.
Ah, and they took it.
Stole it out and then the thing up there on the corner of the windshield, we had to Nissan place and buy it.
They must have been missing
$40
for
some dollars for
that.
two little pieces of plastic.
Dang.
Yeah, I figured they tore a fender up because both on the same side there, you know, right, one of them right in and one down in front of them.
Well, I don't understand that. What, do they have to use wrenches to take it
No,
out?
it's just snaps.
It just snips
You
it
probably know how to take it out and take it out.
Whoops, I got my back on that.
That piece on the windshield, you just pull it out.
What's on the windshield?
There's a little piece on the
Oh, tree and
lower
stuff.
corner of it to keep it from losing down the road.
Really? They took the the rubber seal thing off?
Just a little corner thing, it goes on top of it. It's sealed. I could have probably got one off your Toyota if I didn't where it started. Probably something nice.
I stopped at a place down there in Winston-Salem asking directions to the Volkswagen place.
Yeah.
And I parked and walked by the Florida Municipal Law over and was asking the guys who were changing some letters on the sign. And I was asking him directions. And I looked around and I had a CV in car. I believe that's what it is. And so this guy, he had the door open, and he was all the way in there.
I'm trying to get it in.
Trying to get whatever it was.
Oh, my God.
And I run up on him and I said, you lost something in there?
Oh,
Well, he jumped up and he took off running the fly.
Seen him in a long time.
God.
Back of the head, you Your nose is dirty.
Good. You wanna play it Wednesday night, was?
You play one Debbie Dow.
Yeah. That's
I wasn't sure which of you it was.
She's gonna miss out.
Both of us. Oh.
She's gonna miss out. She's gonna miss out. She'll miss out, I said.
He's gonna miss out.
She will.
She'll miss, oh yeah, she'll be sad about that.
All last summer when Walt had a fit over the neck in my bass, every time he had to play that, but it's still in there, but I was wondering if you wanted to try to set it.
If you want to, you
I would feel better if it was set, and I'd appreciate it.
can. Have Melvin to bring it over.
We'll have him call one day. I think we need to do it this month before we get back into Thanksgiving.
Maybe they'll open up next month, won't it?
Yeah, May.
I wore that sock, that's a dirty ass transport.
Thanks for sharing. At least it didn't smell bad.
That's my fiddle rosin, and I have to clean my fiddle off of that like getting flipping.
Oh, I don't know. I never saw that in London. Can you believe it?
He always says about 2 or 3 times. Makes them vibrate more. They keep coming up, they don't vibrate.
Oh, okay.
With all that rosin.
I can't.
Did I ever tell you that I bought my grandson a fiddle Friday?
It might be.
Well, hell, I didn't even know, couldn't get any sound out of it because I didn't know you had to put rosin on the phone. Oh, the poor kid. Here was his birthday. Oh boy, here's this big present, right? Okay?
Oh, but.
Not a sound, not a sound. Oh my God.
Well,
How was I
you
supposed
take
to
it back
know?
in the truck.
Poor
You
kid.
take it back to the store.
Yes, I did. I can't, somehow I figured out that it must be because there was no rosin on it, I guess.
But usually if
I'm
you
gonna do
buy
like Dalton,
one,
I'm gonna learn to play with the toothpick.
it usually has enough rosin on to get started.
Well, I don't know. I guess there was no rosin on this one.
Them, most
No,
I ordered,
them
they
new
don't
ones
have a
don't.
bid on
They
it.
don't have a bit of it.
No.
It
Didn't have anything. It didn't make a sound. Not
No.
a sound.
Yeah, well, that's fun, yeah.
If you buy one at the store or something, it will.
Yeah.
If you order it,
Well, I bought it from Easter's.
It's one of the winter rolls and
Well, you know, it was one of these little ones, so they probably don't deal with those, you know.
I got a good short boat like these. So, I got the same thing, that's something.
Yeah.
They'll be
This is
short.
with my best load, but I can't get it with the
They're
year.
raised.
So when this hair goes, I'm back to the disposable clothes.
What, can't get in there with that?
Well, the one person that we had put here in Melvin's other boats, I really don't think he did that good of a job. It was all right, but it wasn't really as good as this. So. That's that tune of Jim Marshall's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're your man.
yeah. I never did know that.
I'm gonna send that out to Father.
Hey, Debbie, are you playing with the Rex this Friday?
No, so that would take a break.
Logan County Blues.
That's part of it. Mark out, we're having a fundraiser for the junior election musicians. At your house. And we're there, and the firefighters there. Johnny.
I don't know, I signed mine today.
Usually like to find out on Saturday what time.
If it's a different place, you know.
But, yeah, they're having that information for the
Got some
janitor.
quick notes in it.
Yeah.
And if anybody has